I need it. How's everybody doing? Hopefully well. Okay. All right. Let's talk. I'm back with my Cancer Rising. Okay. I'm going to be selling a quick little dittum, if you will, for Cancer Risings. Ooh, the phone has a mind of its own. The prop does. Anyway, it's going to be. It's like not even gonna be $10, but it is an instruction. At this point, I am. What's it? I'm 8 months into this entire process. 8. Okay. And it works, honey. This is for Cancer Risings. This is going to be, it's going to be a digital download. I'm going to give instructions on it. Eventually, if there's enough interest, there's going to be a class, okay? And I'm going to show you step by step what you can do. But this is just a little quick write-up because I feel like I'm pouring into myself in this way. And I know all Cancer Risings, we are some busy people. We're emotional people. And it doesn't matter what our sun sign is. Cancer Rising tends to really take over, right? You may manage, you may feel a little different, but when we all sit down in one room and we look at how we do things, it's very, very all over the place. We can look like people, like we don't have any type of form. Like we are just moving about the building without any type of actual direction, and that's not the case. We can be people that are like, I gotta go do the laundry. Ooh, on the way to the laundry, let me stop and make a cup of coffee and then get back there and do that. Oh, okay, I got that done. Let me take these clothes over here and get them set up to fold when I watch a show or watch a movie or watch a YouTube. But before I actually do that, I'm gonna make myself a. We are people that move, right? And then a phone call comes in, we may have to go somewhere, and the clothes are still sitting there to be folded because we haven't been able to get to them. We are people that are always on the move. Hello, everyone. This is for Cancer Risings. So, as a Cancer Rising individual, our emotions splay out over us no matter what our sun sign is. It doesn't matter. In fact, Cancer as an energy, think of it, it's the ocean, it's the big ocean. And as that big ocean, it runs quickly over everything. So that's water just moving over everything. And as that water is moving over everything, it literally cleanses off or sloughs off. Think of this as ocean water now because we got salt in it. It sloughs off the big energies of whatever your sun sign is, right? So you could be an Aquarius in the 8th house. You could be a Capricorn in the 7th. You could be Sagittarius in the 6th. You could be an Aries in the 10th. You could be Taurus in the 11th, a Gemini in the 12th, and not know much about yourself and really have a lot of emotions moving through you and not understand it's your rising sign that's sitting in that first house that is running your life. And add to that, the planet that runs that sign, the moon, is running your life. It doesn't matter if you are a Leo in the 2nd house. It doesn't matter if you are a Virgo in the 3rd. It doesn't matter if you are a Libra in the 4th. It doesn't matter if you're a Scorpio in the 5th, and so on. At the end of the day, as a Cancer rising, all rising signs, your rising signs run your life. It is not your sun sign. And as much as you would like to think it is, your sun sign is the part that stands out to people, but your personality is your moon sign. And as a Cancer rising, that moon sign is standing up even more fervently. Like it's right there saying, "Notice me." And quite frankly, you're not noticing it because in this world right now, we have a very big focus and emphasis on sun signs. But for real, you are truthfully your rising sign. It's running you. So I'm talking specifically to Cancer risings. Okay? So when I say to you that we have a different way in which we do things, you need to actually honor that. You need to check and see where that moon is every single day, honey. Matter of fact, let me check where the moon at today. It's normally on this phone, right? That I look at it, but I'm gonna look at it on the pad now. Portion that I'm talking about. Right, that's a TikTok coming up. 1 second. Let's see, where is the moon today? Where is the moon? Today, Jessica Adams. I like to go to her thing because that's sucker updates, and I like to know what's going on when I do that, right? It's in Cancer. So the moon is domicile. It's in its actual sign. So we are all feeling that energy. And quite frankly, it's a little bit more smoother than my actual moon sign. Okay? It's important that, especially for Scorpio moons, oh my God, y'all know how dark it gets for us? We like to think that we know certain things, but we are exposed to so many things as moon signs, right? As a Scorpio moon sign in particular, that's what I'm saying. The depth and the darkness of a Scorpio moon, let me just tell you, period, for all my Scorpio moons who are Cancer risings. So the moon is already running your life. But the cycle, I call it the cycle. I don't want to say Scorpio is a psycho sign, but I want to say there's some psycho moments where the depth of darkness that you can go to is very natural and very easy for you as a Scorpio moon. Okay, we are people that can easily, because our personalities are there. We are people that can easily get into the BDSM world. We are people that can easily be madams, call girls, pimps if you're a man. You understand these dark places, because I'm putting a Scorpio bent on it because it's going to have that extra energy in it. Okay. And then you hearken to that eighth house, that eighth house energy. Definitely, definitely in that realm of where you go out and spend your physical goods, go out and use your goodies and bring me the money. That's a pimp right there, straight there in that eighth house. And that energy as a Cancer rising is hearkening or jumping across the wheel, if you will, to that Scorpio moon sitting in the fifth house. Okay, I'm just here to tell you. I'm just here to tell you. There's nothing extra that I can say about that, okay? And as Scorpio moons, we know how dark it can get in there. You know, we are the true. If our faces, if a Scorpio moon sign needs to be next to, if it's a picture, and you're gonna put it right next to where it says "When the other shoe drops," that's Scorpio moon. That's what we are. And even as people who are trying, who are spiritualists, ding 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 ding, right? Who know better, your mind goes to these deep, dark, weird places, right? Or very unconventional places of the eighth house, right? naturally, and that cancer rising, you ain't doing nothing. You're in there thinking all the time. The moon is moving, the moon is moving, the moon is moving. And now you thinking. You're thinking. And we're very monetary driven people. Scorpio moons, oh yeah. That eighth house comes back in. And the thing about it is, people that marry Scorpios, I think at the top of it, period. Scorpios are providers, but they're all, we also, because of our water energy, have a way of pulling money through our mates. We just do. Our mates, our partners, will start to get a whole wave, a whole tsunami of opportunities, invites, events, everything that makes it so that they can just keep having it. Because we sitting right there. Especially if we're a Scorpio moon. Especially if we're a Scorpio moon and we're a Cancer rising baby. Honey, we sit there, we're like the Met. Right through that eighth house. And that's why a lot of the time when I come here and I'm talking to Cancer risings, I'm talking to you specifically because we just got a different makeup, especially if we are Scorpio moons. That's why when people go, oh, you don't make any money in the eighth house, I go, I beg to differ. I so beg to differ. You may marry somebody with money. You may date someone very seriously, like it could be a long-term partnership, right, where you're living in the same house for like 20, 30 years. I'm just trying to tell you, it comes in, that's one of the ways it comes in, right? Also, inheritance, you can get an inheritance right there. You can also, taxes can work out a little better for you. You may be able, and you're also a risk taker, so you may be a person that's going to get some money from the stock market. And this is something that I've experienced myself, where we had just have like a sixth sense. Like Scorpio moons who are Cancer risings with that eighth house, you should be looking into FanDuel and really putting money in there, or whatever these little betting things are. Be careful of your betting. I'm not telling you to go and bet at all, but I'm saying that you will be able to call out some stuff when it comes to sports. If you're a person that's watching sports and see something coming down the pike that's on its way, okay, you're going to see it because we're intuitive. We intuit the negative energy and see it coming. I saw a trade coming off the Philadelphia 76ers. I knew Joel Embiid was getting ready to go. I was like, he's out of here. And my partner, he's like, no, he's not. He's not going nowhere. I'm like, yes, he is. He's just like, he is not. I said, that man is out of here. I'm telling you. I said, and it has nothing. We just will pick up on stuff. We can see things. You understand what I'm saying? You might go to the game, but a Scorpio moon might know something that's going on with them players on that court, baby. You might want to talk to them before you get ready and put your money where your mouth is. That's all I'm saying. We don't promote gambling over here. Please just know that I am a little different. But what I'm trying to tell you is, again, as a Scorpio moon, we see the depth that other people are looking past all the time. That's what we do. We see it, honey. We see it. We'll see it when we first meet you. And I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I'd like for somebody to put their hand up in the comments and let me know. Do you know how you meet people, right? And they just start telling you all their business? I think there's something with us. I think the water, this fixed water, swear. I think we're like a tower in the middle of the ocean, right? And it's super big, and we all of us are just we have our towers, and we just stand and don't move and draw energy into us, and we draw things intuitively to us, and then before we know it, we know your business. We are sitting down with you. We know your business. I'm telling you, you can't get a better reader than the Scorpio Moon. Hello, spiritualist. I don't offer that service anymore, so no. But what I'm trying to tell you is we are some people. These Scorpio moons, this Cancer rising, and I'm saying it because I think that fifth house placement bouncing off the eighth house over there, it brings you a different vibe. It brings you a different intuitiveness, if you will. Like I got something running through my mind right now that I know is about to hit for somebody. I know it because I did the work for it. But number two, in addition to that, it's coming in coming in, and I should be getting a call soon of confirmation. I'm waiting because I know it's coming. You know what I mean? I've done this so many times in my life. What I'm trying to tell you again, as a Cancer rising, we have a different way that we do things. So, with that being said, I am offering a digital download that will be here soon. It'll be on my link that I put in the description area all the time. But finally, there's a Cancer rising breakthrough if you just want to sign up to know different things. I'm going to be funneling a lot of information over at my Patreon. Meaning, and it's going to be just kind of me talking and telling you about the musings and the things that I've noticed as a Cancer rising that makes life very different for us. Okay? There's some things I'm going to give you some instructions on that you can do. Every aspect of the moon when it's busy. Okay. Only time that you would want to be chill is when the moon is void of course, because you'll feel that. Okay. All right, y'all. I just came here to say that very quickly. Cancer risings, we are just a different. We just different, boo. We different. And we need to funnel into that energy and allow it to work for us. Okay? Everybody have a very good weekend. See you later. Cancer rising out.